Subtle results, still you, but with fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere, nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. Goldbelly ships Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garden's famous cakes. So, if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT. That's goldbelly.com, promo code GIFT.
Imagine this. The best pasta sauce you have ever tasted sits abandoned on a plate. Wasted sauce. That is a tragedy. If only you had used Barilla al Bronzo pasta. Its bronze-cut texture holds your sauce and scoops up every last drop. The Italians call that scarpetta. Capture sauce the Italian way. Barilla al Bronzo. Click or tap the banner to find out more.
Okay. As always, if you're listening on Apple, Spotify, or Pandora and you would like to watch the visual, THA Couch on Facebook or THAJANELL on YouTube. Y'all come on in, come on in. Oh, I thought I seen a red hair. I was about to get pissed. I was about to go straight and dye that bitch right now. Anyways, I'm, 2 minutes late? It's all good. Let me go ahead and share this with my guests. And without further ado, let's get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
And that's on period. What up, though? Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what.
Listen that flow and slang it, yeah, yo. Coming back off the road with bank rolls. Pulling out, hopping out with Dracos. We the realest niggas. We don't chase hoes, we only chase dough. Bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke cause they know. We the realest niggas. When the realest so ain't much they can talk about. They be out there feeling so it's a lot of shit they lie about. But they never say it to my face, that's what I'm not about. But if I make one call, they'll be here chopping you out. So it be better to stay quiet, don't be running your mouth. I hit the roller, double back and put it right on the shelf. Smoke clear, I got that fire and they be selling itself. Yeah, yeah, fiends calling, I'm the one that can help. Got me a new car, they buying a new style. Yeah, honey, I'm getting money, so they think on me. They hate hard, but they won't stop me. I'm pushing off and you won't spot me. You super mad cause you ain't like me. That flow is slinging, yeah, yo. Coming back off the wall with bankroll. Pulling up, hopping out with Dracos. We the realest niggas. We don't chase hoes, we only chase dough. Bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke cause they know. We the realest niggas.
Shout out to all my real motherfuckers that's out there. It's not too many of us. So, you know what I'm saying? We the last of a dying breed. You feel me? Shout out to the real ones. Fake ones, hey, we need y'all too. Y'all help us make great music. Thank you. It's a motherfucking couch. Hey, I'm in your motherfucking mouth. Ooh. Hey, stop playing with me.
Pushing that flow and slinging, yeah, yo. Coming back off the wall with bankroll. Pulling up, hopping out with Dracos. We the realest niggas. We don't chase hoes, we only chase dough. Bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke cause they know. We the realest niggas.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Period. What up, though? Lyric in the building. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Blunts and Coffee damn near every morning. Okay? That's another podcast out here in Oklahoma City. Make sure that y'all tap in with them. And also, if you guys haven't already done so, 2025 OKC People's Choice Awards nominations are still available. Make sure that you go vote for your favorites. Period. Y'all, we waiting on my guest right now. If he does not show up, that's because he's scared. No, I'm playing. Nah, but if he does not show up, that's fine. We're going to keep it pushing. But I'm going to give him a second. Let me see if I can send him a... Oh, I sent it. Okay, so as we're waiting on him, I'm going to tell you guys who we got coming up on the couch. Tomorrow we do have a special episode, and tomorrow we will be live at 3 p.m. Central Time. So if you're looking to watch the couch tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time, I would advise, anybody who is part of the LGBT community, I would advise you to watch, because tomorrow is going to be, we're going to be talking about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And my guest tomorrow, they said, I don't have to hold back, so I can ask whatever question. And I'm super excited for you guys to meet Michelle. Michelle was also in my music video, Vent Session. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see the Vent Session video, you might want to go back and watch that. So that's who's coming tomorrow, is Michelle. Also coming up, we got Jasmine with Something for the Culture, and also Men in the Middle. Today we lost our precious bunny lady, and for a moment of silence today. I know we always give a moment of silence for the people that we lost, but don't ever forget, or don't ever think that we're not counting, our fur babies, because, anytime that I do moment of silence, I think about my fur babies too. So today, let's give a moment of silence for the ones that we lost. I got a special, part in my heart today for Lady. That was our baby. We had her for 4 years. So, and also Michelle Moses, Justice for Michelle Moses. If you guys haven't already gotten a chance to sign her petition, it's up on my page. Make sure that you go to the couch page, check it out, sign the petition, because we still need justice for Michelle Moses in Tulsa. So, give a moment of silence for the people that didn't make it today. If you haven't lost anybody, then you thank your lucky stars. Okay. And if you guys haven't already checked out my new video, Up One, and streamed my new song, it's out on all streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you can stream music. Check out Up One. I just dropped it just recently. And then I have another album that I'm actually trying to combine. I'm still working on, And it's with all the features that I've done. It's got my cousin Mary Marie. It's got Young Vic on it. I'm still wrapping up some stuff. You know, a couple people did some features for me that I didn't like. Queso Bobby being one of them. So that will never be released ever. You know, if you can't fix a song when I ask you to fix a song, then guess what? It'll never get released. Ever. So, again, if my guest does come tonight, and you guys have been keeping up with the couch, then you already know that my guest tonight is going to be talking about the episode that happened on Mother's Day on the couch. So, again, I'm still waiting to see if he is here. Okay, it don't say that he's here yet. And I sent him his invite. So, let me see. Oh, and you know what? If you guys didn't tune in yesterday for the couch, I was on the couch yesterday morning. And, you know, I know sometimes you guys don't listen to the message. Well, if you don't listen to the message and you don't watch the news, you don't watch the couch, you have to find out what the fuck is happening in the world some way, somehow. If it's not through me, then it needs to be through your own eyes watching the news or through somebody else that you listen to and trust. Because when I tell you guys, shit is happening so fast, we literally about to be in martial law. Some states are already exercising the martial law. Like, if y'all don't understand how fucking serious that is, really everything that's been happening up until this point has been leading up into this anyway. You know, and some people, they just either don't give a fuck about politics enough to even see what's happening. And really, you don't even have to be into politics to know or to try to verify what's happening, because it's happening right in front of our face. It's I'm not even gonna say it's your president, because I live here too. It's my president too. And unfortunately, he's not making, you know, all the right choices, which is leading us unto destruction. Whether some of us want to admit it or not, it doesn't matter if you voted for him or if you didn't vote for him. The now is happening right the fuck now. Like, this shit is happening right now. I know they're saying that it's, you know, a violent protest in LA, but there's other people that's saying that it's not a violent protest. You know, and I see a lot of people making posts like, you know, if you support ICE, delete me. If, for those that don't know, I have Hispanic in me. Like, if you didn't know my old last name, it was Reyes. Not because I was married to a Reyes, but because I was born into a Reyes. So, it bothers me, you know, seeing this. And even if I wasn't, you know, part Hispanic, I have dual citizenship. I'm from an island. So if they wanted to, they can deport me if they wanted to. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And that's what people are trying to make clear to everyone, that it's not even just about it being ICE. They're just taking Hispanics. No, they're taking whoever the fuck they want to. Even if you have proof. To them, it's like, you're going to have to just deal with it whenever you get out there. And if they let you back, they let you back. Okay, well, if they ship you to a whole different country that they're saying that you're from, and they're deporting you back, what if you left that place for gang violence, for a reason? What if you were under witness protection that they violated? Now you're literally at risk. You literally can lose your life because the government right now, they're listening to everything that Trump is saying. And they're not giving a fuck about the details. They're not even giving a fuck to look like, you look like whoever the fuck they trying to deport, then you got to get the fuck on. That's what they on. And they're even taking children. Thank you so much. They're even taking children. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but children that are in DHS custody, that are Hispanic, or that don't have a parent because illegal alien, and however they wrote it. Because what if they wrote that and they didn't even have the real proof? Just your parents couldn't speak English. They're still going to take your children. They still have been taking children from DHS. That's fucking kidnapping, if you ask me. That's kidnapping. In broad daylight, legally, they are kidnapping children and taking them back to a country, to a place that they've never even been, that they don't even know. They literally don't remember none of this. Some of them have literally been here since they were born. So you're deporting them back to somewhere that they are alien to. They don't know nothing about Mexico or wherever you're deporting them to. They're literally picking up, if you have an accent, if you sound different, you gotta go to them. And again, they're not giving a fuck about the details. They don't give a fuck that you a goddamn child. Because if they did, they wouldn't be taking them from DHS. They're that desperate to get Hispanics and illegal, to them, illegal aliens or whoever they feel don't belong in America. They're that gun-ho motherfucking ready to do it that they don't even give a fuck that they're taking children from foster homes, from group homes, and placing them in a place that they've never seen a day in their life. Probably not even in magazines or on the news yet. Some of them probably don't even know how to spell their fucking names just yet. But y'all taking them and y'all placing them not even with their family. Because if you take one family member and then take another family member, they don't just go to some place that at the same time and then they know where they... No. People get lost in the system all the fucking time. So what makes you think that everyone that they're deporting isn't getting lost, murdered, raped, sold, trafficked? We don't know. We don't know. How do we know? Who's getting updates? We don't know. We hear all the time how our government, our own government, is doing all of this faulty fucking shit. We hear it all the time. We see it all the time. And some of us refuse to believe what's right in front of our fucking face. And then some of you guys are so motherfucking racist still that all you could think of is, yeah, get them out of here. They're illegal anyway. And babies? Y'all are talking about babies, but will be fucking pissed if someone said something about your baby. Seriously. If someone says something about your baby, I don't give a fuck what it is. You would be flipping your fucking shit. You would be pissed. You would be going crazy. But yet, some of you adults are on social media bashing children that are getting taken by ICE. Not giving a fuck about the families that are being torn apart. All you care about is your beliefs. Well, take your beliefs out of it. And think about morally what the fuck you guys are doing. If some of you would take the race out of everything, you wouldn't look at stuff as color. You wouldn't look at it like, oh yeah, black, white, Mexican. Native, you wouldn't. You would look at it as, oh wow, this is a person and they're going through something right now. Because we all, no matter if you can understand my language or not, you understand feeling. You understand sadness, deception, pain, hurt. We understand children, tears, trauma, anxiety, PTSD. We understand that. That's a universal fucking language. And if you don't understand that, or you don't have a heart enough to feel, then you are the fucking problem. And whether people, and I hear this all the time, oh, y'all always want to bring race. No. Y'all bringing race up. Some people are looking at life with no color. None. People categorize our lives into colors. Exactly. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If right is right and wrong is wrong, do you see a color in that? It just says right is right and wrong is wrong. Not right is white. Come on now. It's not that we want war. This is the life that we have to live, because war is literally at our door. Not because we wanted it, but because we're in it. We don't have a choice. We're in it. We're in America. And some of us chose to choose the president that we have now, which in turn have now led us into a bunch of bullshit. Once the floodgates opened, it's almost like we haven't been able to put the gates back up. The floodgates have been open since Donald Trump became president. And it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. There's not a day this year that I've seen someone say, wow, it's getting better in America. It's not. And honestly, it's only going to get worse. Which is why I've been telling you guys since I started the couch to be prepared. We have to be prepared. Because we never know. One thing that I love about my wife is she always prepares me for life. Not just, I'm talking about even for the unknown. You have to be prepared for the unknown, because we have no idea what might happen tomorrow. We might wake up tomorrow and half of the world might be blown to fucking pieces. Washington might be gone tomorrow. Seriously. So we have to be prepared. You said it's all about money. But what if money isn't even... What if we can't even use money? What if we literally have to use our smarts and what we remember and our connections and relationships that we built with other people? What if that's the only thing that you can depend on, and you can't depend on money? Money, if the whole world shut down, how are you going to pay for something? You're going to have to use your skills, your people skills. You're going to have to use your relationships. And if you was a thief, baby, you're going to have to be the best thief ever, because it's going to be shit that's going to be out here that stealing is going to have to be your forte. For real. Because when the world shuts down, everybody is going to go in a nothing's, I'm talking about they are going to go so fucking berserk. It's going to be so many people stealing, killing, destroying. And none of them is really going to be thinking, oh, wow, I seen this in a movie. No. Because nobody ever believed that it would happen. But when it happens, what are you going to do? You either going to be prepared or you're not. You're not going to be, some of you not going to be prepared, and you're going to be one of those ones that start killing faster because you don't know what to do. You scared. You killing out of being scared. You're scared that you might not have food for tomorrow, so you murdered your next door neighbor because they had a bunch of food. No, because you killed them because they was prepared and you wasn't. So we have to be prepared. Sad to say, but you might have to rely on relationships that you've made with people. That's why it's important not to burn bridges. Well, bridges that you feel that you're going to ever have to cross back. But if it's a bridge that you literally helped build up to cross, fuck that bridge. Leave that bitch burnt the fuck down. He said the government, that's why I wanted them out. Yep. Yes. Listen, we got to realize that they don't want us to be prepared. They don't want us to be woke. They don't. That's not what they want for us. They want us to stay acting like, not even acting, because some of you really don't even give a fuck about what's happening in the world. Do you know another plane just fucking crashed and it was one sole survivor? One sole survivor. Could you imagine? Out of 400 people or more, that you're the only one that survives. He said it's time to build our own compound, our own grocery, grow and raise our own food. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Nisha. Listen, I am totally agreeing with that. I'm 100% agreeing with that. We have to, and even if we don't build our own compound, we need to know that, I'm going to tell you this, any of my couch potatoes, y'all hit me up if anything ever happened. Baby, I got your back. You got my, we're going to have each other's back. My potatoes is already growing in the back. I got some onions coming too. Don't play. I'm already starting. This is real. Shit is real. It's about to get real fucking critical quickly. And if you're not prepared, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta be prepared for anything. Anything could happen. We have so many enemies as America right now. Fuck our own enemies. Fuck it. Because our own enemies are not, for some of the ones that have enemies. You know what I'm saying? Some your ops. None of your ops can compare to the enemies that America has right now. None of them. None of them is making no motherfucking bombs out of ants. They got some motherfucking ants coming in, what they say from, I can't even remember from, but they said it's almost in Atlanta, and they deadly. Ants? Deadly? Deadly. You mean to tell me somebody didn't send them ants that came from, what the fuck? I think they literally said they came from India or some shit. I'm not kidding. Deadly ants. You mean to tell me that these ants somehow made it across these seas and they were just like, I think I'm going to come to America. You know what I'm saying? They beefing with my people. I'm just going to come to America and get their ass. No, somebody is doing that. Somebody did that. It's done. They already said it should be in Atlanta. So if you're in the Atlanta area, be fucking aware of the ants. Of every ant. Fuck every ant. At this point, step on each and every one of them bitches. It's a bug's life. For real. But some of you wouldn't know because you work so much. You don't pay attention to what the fuck is happening. You scrolling too much on Facebook that you forgot to scroll through the news. At least check the news every day. At least Google and say, hey, what's happening in the world right now? You never know what might be happening. You might have a rapist that's literally, they have a serial killer right now in England. A serial killer. Like some movie type shit. Someone is killing women and men. And I think this is the 5th, 6th one within the last month. I'm telling you. Yep, that's what it's coming to. I feel bad for the people who have become solely dependent on technology. If it crashes, it's only a few of us who can survive off the grid. Exactly. Only a few of us. My wife teaches me the importance of being able to read a map. It's important. It's important to... Do y'all remember when we used to use MapQuest? We wasn't using no GPS. Matter of fact, I didn't start using GPS until I got out of prison. And then I was just like, when did I start doing this? Like, what? I know where I'm going. Why do I need GPS? But we got so dependent, some of us, on it that we can't do it without it. Some of y'all forget to even read streets. Y'all will put it in your GPS, go there, and then forget where the fuck you went. Because you wasn't reading. You were just going straight to the GPS. Not even... You ain't even looking at landlines, landmarks. You ain't looking at nothing. You not paying attention to your surroundings. That's how you might get sniped by a sniper, because motherfuckers, y'all literally will let the world pass you by if it ain't on your phone. If it ain't on your phone, you letting the world pass you by. Life is more important than social media. And I'm going to tell you this. When I'm not on the couch, I'm not trying to be on social media like that. If I am on social media, it's because somebody literally inboxed me and they was like, did you see what's happening on Facebook? Okay, now I got to go see what's happening on Facebook. I am the couch. Other than that, I'm staring at my wife, playing my video game, literally trying to think of a master plan, like writing in my journal, like this. Like I literally, this is my thing. Like I write my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I keep important things. I know that might not be important to y'all, but this is my first set of flowers that I actually liked ever, and my wife got them for me. So I had to keep them. Anyways. We gotta be prepared. If you're not prepared, at least be around somebody that is. That way, if you ever have a fail-safe, they part of it. That's why I say it's important to build these bonds and keep these relationships. Because you never know. You might be cool as fuck with Brittany, and Brittany might have fresh pickles that she just grew, or she might have some motherfucking fresh sweet potatoes. And then me, I got some onions and some peppers and some this and some that, and then we can exchange. Somebody might have some fresh eggs. Somebody might not be vegan. Get some eggs. And then we start bartering. And then we start our own community. And then that could be the start of our own compound. Thank you so much. We got to start somewhere. Even if it's just bartering fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's do it. Let's help encourage each other to plant our own food. To grow our own things that we need. Herbs and shit. Let's get back into doing and taking herbs, natural herbs, to get our bodies healthy and fresh and surviving longer than 45, 50 years old. Let's make it I want to see all of you guys make it to over 100 years old. Because we've helped ourselves. Because we grew our own fresh fruits and vegetables. Because they've been poisoning our shit. Even the chemtrails in the sky poisoning us. You think they give a fuck? They don't give a fuck if we healthy. They'll make sure that every single one of us women have fibroids and cysts so we don't procreate, especially if you're black or brown. Just saying. Why is it more common, or why does it come in people of color faster and quicker? Some of us get fibroids and cysts at the age of 11. No other race does. Just saying. So on top of that, the foods that they're feeding us. You want to know how I know that they're putting certain foods in each community? I did a story one day. Anybody that knows me, they know I'm plant-based. And I love saving seeds too. I used to love Just Eggs. And Just Eggs is a plant-based chickpea vegan eggs. That's it. It's vegan eggs made out of chickpeas. And in Detroit, I noticed that the ingredients were different. The calories were different. The box was different than the one out here in Oklahoma. The one out here in Oklahoma was processed in the same facility as eggs, whereas the one in Detroit was not. So they were switching out our foods with different products that was the same as another product. They was getting a generic version of another version, but kind of the same version. They fucking us up. So they're altering these ones that we're thinking. Once I said that on the couch, I even wrote the company, called them, everything. Now all of a sudden, the boxes are magically back the same. They're back how they used to be. They're now not processed in the same facility as regular eggs. They now have the low calories like the ones in Detroit. I'm dead ass. The Oklahoma, every Oklahoma store that I had went to had a different version than the ones that they had in Michigan. And then all of a sudden, after I did that segment, it's changed. It's back to normal now. They do not want us healthy. Because if we're healthy, then they can't get our money to go to the doctor. Because if we're healthy, then we don't need them. If we're healthy, why do we need insurance? I'm just saying. They don't want us to be woke. Shout out to all the ones that's woke. Yeah, they swapping labels, they swapping boxes, they swapping everything right before our eyes. If you guys pay attention to some of the ingredients that you're eating, dead ass, some of these ingredients, if you look at them, it says contains a bioengineered chemical. What the fuck is that? What is it? If you're seeing this, check some of your favorite snacks. Check some of your favorite cereals. Check some of your favorite foods. Frozen foods, whatever. Read the back. And read it very thoroughly. And I'm dead ass. You'll be surprised how many of these ingredients now say contains a bioengineered chemical. Well, we know bioengineered means it's not natural. So you're putting an unnatural product in an already fucked up ass product. Poison on top of poison. Y'all banning Red 40, but y'all not banning bioengineered chemicals? Why would they have a bioengineered chemical in our food anyway? Well, to me, they're putting it in there to contain us. They're controlling us some way, somehow, through the food. And that bioengineered chemical, to me, has something to do with it. You know, I don't profess to be the most healthiest person in the world, because I like my junk food too, but my junk food is plant-based. It don't got dairy in it, but that doesn't mean that it's 100% good. That doesn't mean that they ain't fucking up my products too, because they fucking up that one the most. Once they started realizing that people was going vegan, baby, when I say they started fucking up the vegan stuff, now all of a sudden it was, oh, this got human stuff in it, this got that, all of a sudden, when it didn't used to be like that. I'm just saying. It didn't. But now all of a sudden, they want to control us in every way that they can. And that includes your food. You don't have to believe me. Do your own research. Read your own labels. Read them right now. But you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. And when you start waking up, you're going to be like, oh shit. And then everything is going to start hitting you at one time. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe. Wow. Whoa. This is happening? Yes. Yes. Right before our fucking eyes. And we, just like how we don't like to be put in drama, we are actually put in drama right now by our own president. You said we've always been lab rats for these people for years. As long as we are sick, the pharmaceutical business, yep, will continue to eat. Exactly. Exactly. We have been their lab rats since our families, since our parents forced us to get a birth certificate and a social security card. Yeah. And then their parents and their parents. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta wake up, because it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. It's happening whether you believe it or not. Whether you're woke or not, it's still happening. Just be prepared or be left in the dust. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. And every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Tomorrow, we do have a special live episode at 3 p.m. Central Time. So I will be live early tomorrow. I know y'all want to tune in. I know. Even if you don't, I'm not tripping. I do appreciate all the ones that come back, rewatch the couch. Yes, it's bondage and strategy. You are exactly right. If y'all do want to tune in, like I said, I will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. My guest didn't show up tonight. Y'all already know what I got to say about that. His motherfucking ass was scared. Don't get on here. Don't come popping. I'm just playing. He'll probably hit me up like, oh, I fell asleep, or nah, you wasn't ready for these questions, my baby. You wasn't ready for these questions. But they're still here, so whenever you're ready to rebook. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys at 3 p.m. Central Time, right? Twitch, Bigo, Facebook, Tagged, TikTok, Apple, Spotify, Pandora. I love y'all. Have a good night. Period. Love you, Bigo. What does that mean? Love you, Twitch. Apple, Pandora, Spotify, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limit.